Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, where we're continuing our merry journey to Iverstead, I think is the plan. We're here. So the plan is to get to Iverstead and then go up to High Hrothgar. Probably not do that for a while, I don't think. And then we're going to head to Riverwood for diplomatic immunity. At least that's the plan. Although, I'm not entirely sure if we're going to have... Where am I going again? Follow the road, follow the road, follow the road. I'm not entirely sure... Actually, which road am I following? Away from the river. I'm looking at the map, shouldn't do that. We're going to head to... See, I'm dripping. That sounded like a bear. We're going to head to High Hrothgar. Hand over the Horn of Jurgen Wincaller. And then go back down, head to Riverwood, which would be south via Helgen. I think we can just drop through. Oh, and we have these bear pelts. We can hand those over. Brilliant. So we are a little bit peckish, although now's probably not the best time to have some food. So we won't. So this is Trevor's Watch, which is the last place we did some clearing out of the Silver Hand. We'll look at the sign. Iverstead is following this way. So we're going the right way, which of course we are because we just went past Trevor's Watch. We may have a bit of a rest in Iverstead before heading up to High Hrothgar, because of course in High Hrothgar there's nowhere we can sleep. Because none of the beds are for us, which is annoying. Yeah. I'm trying to think of things to talk about. There's a little camp up there, because I remember dying around here and appearing back up there. Oh, there's a bear. I shall kill the bear. I will wound the bear slightly. Thank you, Serana. What am I carrying that's too heavy, apart from everything? I think we will have that, but then we're still a little over, aren't we? It'd be nice if there's a little button to set this by how much we know about them. So if we don't know anything, you can just go, oh, okay, I'm going to try one of them. No, I think we know everything here, don't we? And I think last time I had a bite of some of the salt just to see if it had any effect. What have I got? An amulet of Akatosh. I should sell that. They only weigh 1, which is odd for ropes. They weigh less than a circlet, really. Why do I even still have these? They're not saleable. Is there anything else that's practically unsaleable that I'm still carrying around? Yeah, the rough spun tunic. Actually, I should probably keep that just in case I lose all my stuff. I can probably do without shoes, but a tunic would probably be a good idea to hold on to. He says, about to throw it away again. I want to hold on to the dragon bone because that'll be really valuable. Is there anything that's actually... We could throw this down. I mean, if we need to, we can just make another one probably. Yeah, we will throw that. Right, run. Keep going. So, Okay, we are getting colder. That's not a good sign. Huh. Need to keep running. Hopefully it isn't too far to Iverstead. Cannot be bothered. There's wolves ahead, which we need to shoot at, I think. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Or not. A couple of red guards. Or a trio? Miko, where's Serana? Oh, she's doing this again, isn't she? So we need to... Ignore me. I'm trying to fix my companion. No. Serana, we don't need to be sneaky around. I don't have time for this, I'm freezing. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting just to see how these various stories end that we're doing. Because we're doing Dawn Guard, we're doing the main quest, we're doing the companions. Someone... No. Okay. I got him. Who needs Serana? Probably, I would like... Where is she? Where is she? Need to find her. I've misplaced a vampire, guys. So yeah, it would be interesting just to see how all these stories kind of end. There we go. Because there would be some point where a torch would probably be very nice. Stendar, already have that. Torch. Because that does provide a bit. Torches provide a little bit of warmth. And you're probably just like, I'll grab those. I'm not going to grab the pelt. That's going to be far too heavy for me. I assume they're not going to coalesce into at one point, and that would make that wouldn't make a huge amount of sense anyway. But we must be going up to Iverstead at some point. But someone, that's what I was saying. Someone's mentioned that with the mods I've got, it's going to be very difficult for me to do. Iverstead's up here, yeah. To complete the main quest, which is a tad worrying. But without, it's one of those things. Like, I'd like to know what the problem would be, but then I don't want to get spoilers. So I think I'm gonna have to live with it, and we'll try and hand wave it away with some roleplay reasons why we don't finish the main quest for whatever reason when we hit a point. But it's like we're doing Dawn Guard, we're doing the main quest, we're doing the companions, and we've joined the Imperials fairly recently, and we're going into this inn because there will be a fire and we can warm up. Warmth. I just need warmth. And to be dry out. So, but come on, Brain. I know, Miko. It's warm in here, isn't it? Oi! Oi! Leave my dog alone. What was I going to talk about? The main quest seems to be a lot of running around backwards and forwards. And there seems to be a focus on dungeons. But that's in the entire game, really. There seems to be, like, dungeons. Like, Dawn Guard, we have to go and get Serana. Yep, I have. So, like, Dawn Guard, we went there. Then we went to Dim Hollow Crypt, did that, went through the dungeon. What's wrong with my dog? We'll head off now, I think. Then, the main quest, it's been, Bleakfall's Barrow. That was one. We've just done Ostungraf. So admittedly there's not a huge amount of dungeon delving, but there's still enough that I'm kind of noticing it's happening a lot. It might just be that like Ostungraf and Dim Hollow Crypt just happen to... they just kind of coincide temporally in this Let's Play. But, the companions, we've just had to do a few. Hello.
Friends, damn bears are driving me crazy.
Here are 10 bear pelts.
Nice to finally meet someone who can follow simple instructions. Here's your reward, as promised. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
Right.
If you get a chance, kill a few more bears for me.
Iron War Axe of Soul Snares. That does not sound like something we'll use. But there isn't a shop in Iverstead, is there? Other than the inn. Maybe I can sell some stuff up here. Back in the inn. But, I mean, the companions. I mean, these jobs, the last two, they've been going through dungeons. The fort was kind of dungeon-ish for the Imperial. So there is that kind of slight frustration. I think I'll just sell that, I think. Although now that we've sold all these, we're in a much better position.
If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
I might do that, but I don't promise anything. It is actually one thing, like, I've done a Kingdom Come Deliverance, a couple of about 5 videos for it, and that doesn't seem to have any kind of dungeon delving. Admittedly, I'm rubbish at the combat, but it's good that it's not focusing so much on combat. Yeah, so we're just going to head up. If it's raining down here, I assume it's going to be hailing up there. I would assume. Or we might actually break through the cloud layer and we might not get caught with any rain. But so Kingdom Come Deliverance doesn't seem to have any dungeons in it. Though it has a lot of worrisome combat. A bear that's...
I knew I heard something.
A bear. Hooray! I assume I might be able to sell her more pelts. I mean, I'm not sure when I next would have to come up here without this, but I think it makes sense to go up and do it. We are getting to a point where it's going to... yeah, it's getting colder and colder. May turn into hail. Though I assume hail isn't going to be model. I assume it's going to be just rain or snow. Weather effect, or other weather effects. Oh, come on. Yellow, some of you bark now.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Okay. I could level at some point. I'll wait until I get to High Hrothgar. Having said that, I'm probably not going to get brutally murdered by wolves or whatnot. I know this is where they like to haunt. But I don't see any more now. Oh, you. I hate you. You're going to kill my companions. If they're killable.
Where'd you come
Miko!
from? Don't remember how to fight.
How come I can't hit you? Stop! I should just stop doing anything, shouldn't I? Hate you. Why are you doing this to me? Ice Wraith Essence, which is resist frost. I assume that these are now spawning because of level stuff. So I assume there is a degree of the Oblivion. That the level I'm at
Where'd you come from?
has an impact on the level of I'm at affects the level of the threat, which I'm not a fan of. Like, it would make sense if things got tougher and there's some areas you couldn't deal with, but then admittedly you then lose elements of the open world aspect, which I think is what they really want to push in Skyrim, because it's open world, but it's less open if you have certain areas that are locked off by level, basically. But it makes more sense than
Who's there?
I don't know. There's another Ice Wraith around. Guys, don't get yourself killed. Oh, I probably should. But it's also kind of because I came up here. I came up here a while ago. But they weren't here. Why? So what have they? Is it because I killed the troll that they're now having an easier time of invading? And I said the next time I came up I would read all of these, and I forgot to. Didn't I? Ha. I don't really want to do it on the way down because I'm not sure that would make sense. Oh well. Keep pushing on, I think.